Deadbolt, Don Peoples. Let's talk about it. So we got to get into what my man Thugger man got to talk about because Young Thug feels that a broke nigga should not be able to bear children. Now I know at first this might sound a little crazy, like what Thug talking about? A broke dude shouldn't be able to bear children, but I think man, homie hit it right on the head. In a sense, people who do not make a certain income or cannot provide for a child should not bring a child into this world. But not only did he say that, but at the end of it all, he said, hey, then they got to look up to me. They gonna want what I got. And this is how we get the false idolship, the false worship. Because Young Thug, Mr. Jeffrey, forgot where he came from with all this. His humble beginnings off Cleveland Avenue. And, to watch him come up and see where he's at now, where he's pretty much at top of the game, especially in Atlanta, you got to go back to where, people really wasn't rocking with Thug. Wayne didn't accept Thug, and you was a peon in the industry. And before you came in the industry, you was a dirty little dude with children, didn't really have no money, robbing, doing all the type of stuff that you hollering about. And you had kids, but you telling other dudes not to have children. Now, if a person gets to a point where you get a young queen pregnant and y'all might not be on the best financial side, but y'all willing to work it out, you willing to go get jobs at Walmart, whatever you need to do to feed shorty, and you got a plan, then yeah, you need to bring that baby into this world. There ain't no sense of having no abortions and having that on your conscience, because believe me, that's not something that you want. But I think a lot of these rappers, man, they give the impression like they always had bread, or they was up, or they was, hustling and respected on that type of time. A lot of these dudes was bums. A lot of these dudes, like would you bring this person home to your mama? Would you let your mama meet Young Thug back when Thug was first coming into the industry? Thug can put on a little bit now. He gonna have some good cologne on, the whole nine. He can put the outfits on, the whole jip, right? But back when he first came out, would you have brought this dude home to your mama? And I take it a step further. Instead of saying that, oh, broke dudes shouldn't have children or have the right to bear kids, people like this should not have the right to bear children, because how many of them are going to be Young Thug and be able to change their life around and, start all over, so to speak, and, become a millionaire and put all your kids through school and, give your kids the best life and all that. A lot of y'all ain't going to be able to have that unless y'all do something strange for a piece of change to take from a person or, something like that. So therefore, I suggest that people who have that type of mentality, even though they might have a couple dollars, but they robbing and killing and doing all other type of stuff for it, they shouldn't be able to have children either. And you don't want to start putting all those criterias on people, because now you modeling yourself after China. China don't want you to have more than one kid because they already see the writing on the wall. Half the people can't take care of multiple children, so we only need a one-child policy. But I just think it's a real slippery slope. But I find it ironic that an entertainer who used to be a dusty dude got the nerve to tell people like, oh yeah, hold up, y'all shouldn't be able to have kids. A broke dude shouldn't be able to have children. Yeah, I mean, it's a mentality. You're right. People who tend to be broke and busted out here, just making children and doing it irresponsibly. I think that's a thing that we should have been put a halt to. But you can't really throw the rock, man, if you live in a glass house on this situation, because without rap, you would have been that dusty dude. You would have been that dude that's in and out of prison, trying to get a couple dollars together to take care of the children that you had at the time. So you can't really tell a dude not to bring a life into this earth. I do agree with you on one half, though. I think if a person is in that situation, you need to be hustling trying to get your, your skills honed in and get businesses started or go get a job, a career, you know, stabilize yourself. Like before you start trying to have sex and do all these other things, you know what I mean? Because he's right. Like, these shorties grow up and you as the father, if you a dude who don't have financial means, you're not able to take care of these children. So therefore they gotta look up to the streets, they gotta look up to these other dudes, and these are the dudes that's gonna lead them astray. So I definitely don't feel that a person who is not in the financial situation, they definitely don't need to be just popping children out left and right. So he do got a point with that, but I just don't think that coming from him, I just don't feel like it's honorable because it's like, dude, if it wasn't for the rap, you had kids and you was out here on that type of time. So you gotta just, speak to the shorties in a different type of way. I don't think I think your intentions was good, but I think you just kind of removed from that era of what you used to be. We'll leave it at that. But y'all get in the comment box, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like Thug got a right to speak on brothers and niggas not being able to have children if they don't make a certain amount of bread? Do you feel like he can be the spokesperson for that, being where he came from with it? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all get in the comment box, man. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification tab, man, so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples, Deadbolt.